go.
Hello, public policy majors working in the local Impact Consulting Internship Program, or LICI as we like to call it. I'm coming to you with some important information that you will need to know in order to participate in this program this year. You should already be signed up, you should already have a lot of things in place, and we're grateful to the Career and Internship Office for helping you do that. But let me remind you a couple of things that I think you need to know as you're going forward with this. So some of these things are professional and some of these things are deadline related. So let's go with the deadline related stuff first. You are required to turn in an internship record. This is due in CareerLink by August 21st. You must have this in order for your internship to be completely pre-approved and approved for your major. You need to respond to all communication from the Career Services staff within 24 hours. Do not put it in your "I will do that later" pile, folder, whatever it is you do. Please respond promptly and quickly. And that being said, your contact person is Nicole Kubinski. That's Kubinski. She is your contact person if you have any questions about this particular program. Specifically, you need to communicate with her within the first 2 weeks. We need a yay or a nay, thumbs up or thumbs down, happy, sad faces. We need to know how things are going. Even if things are going fine, a quick little check-in to say, I'm happy with what's going on. But especially if you have any concerns, please contact her within the first 2 weeks so we can fix whatever is happening there. In fact, you might want to consider setting weekly meetings with your supervisor at your internship. That would be very helpful to you, helpful to your supervisor. Sometimes there's a learning curve on these internships, and it may be helpful to have that set up right from the very beginning so that you can set up the kinds of activities and projects that you'll be working on. You need to meet all of your deadlines with us. This is extremely important as we approve you for graduation. And if you don't meet your deadlines, you have to have this internship to graduate. And if we don't have all of the stuff and ducks in a row and I's dotted and T's crossed, you will not be able to graduate next May. So meet all of your deadlines with us. Be professional. Make sure that you arrive to work early. Well, a few minutes early at least, but make sure that they see you're eager to work with them. Never arrive late. Make sure that you're on time for sure and a little early. Dress as always business casual. Never be sloppy at these places. This is a job. You need to act as if you are working for them full time. And the more you do that, the better you'll be able to get letters of recommendation and other kinds of important things that can come out of the end of a good internship. Remember that you are representing the Sanford School and Duke University as a whole, but you are the person who will the way that you act on this internship will determine whether or not we can place another intern there. It is very important that you recognize that you are laying the foundation for a complete good relationship with these organizations. It's not a one-off. It might be for you, but it's not for us. Please consider this as completely professional as you possibly can. Finally, and this is a personal pet peeve for me, email is just off the cuff for your generation, and you need to be very, very particular and picky about your email. When you send an email to your supervisor, it needs to have a salutation, it needs to have a very clear paragraph structure. Make sure that your emails don't include text speak. Make sure you always call your supervisor by the name that he or she prefers. And if they haven't invited you to call them by their first name, don't do that. Make sure you call them by their preferred title. And you may be invited to become more familiar with them, but don't ever assume that. Please, please, rules of decorum, rules of respect, especially in email. Divide those emails into paragraphs. If it's longer than 3 or 4 lines, look at it and try to break it up. Make sure that it flows well, no grammar errors. Try to use your language the way you know how to use it. And for really sensitive topics, don't use email. If it's something you really think should be talked about, go talk to them about it face to face. Set an appointment, use your weekly meeting with them, whatever you need to do. There are things that are better done face to face. Just think about that. And if you have any questions about that, contact anyone in the internship office and they'll be able to help talk you through that if you need some help with that. We're excited that you're a part of this program. We love this program. We think that this does a great job with town-gown relations, with putting us into the Durham community. Durham matters to us, and there's so much good that can be done because of the work that you'll do. Have a great semester and a great year if it's longer than a semester, and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks very much.